This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Wilson in motion. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
You're starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carney now, kicking away following the touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we hit the end of the first. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. They'll run with Walker. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Dicker's kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the RPO, it's Nakua. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's the big tight end, Fant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
He'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Down inside the 10. And he'll be taken down. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught, side of the end zone. Johnny Wilson, touchdown Rams. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different Halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. A short gain there to about the 22. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Up the middle they go. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Abanaconda.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. Into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give to Walker, running right. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll look to throw again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Back to the air one more time. Metcalf makes the grab again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
Seahawks 10. Cameron Dicker to take off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made right side. It's Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down. Here's Walker. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Second and 7. throwing now on 3rd and long. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, 1st and goal.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. He'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
A throw left side taken in by Wilson. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased. Back to the ground after the penalty. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. This one complete to Jordan. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They motion the slot man left. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.
It's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.